What's up, everybody? Welcome to season 2 of the Dynasty Roundtable NFL Picks. Once again, we got your usual cast. You got my man Joe right here to my right, Chris at the bottom, and Phil at the other side. We're on week 2. We missed week 1, and we apologize about that, but we're still going to give you the updates on the picks and everything. But we're going to try to make this as short as possible because we got Thursday night football coming on in a few minutes. So, how's everybody doing?
Oh, well, stop talking.
So, how's everybody doing for starters?
My team sucks, so we're already in the running for the first overall pick coming up. So, yay.
Chris?
You know what? It's been a great week of football. I'm not going to tell you why. Just understand that the right teams won the right games, and the right teams lost the right games at week 1. And it was a spectacular week, spectacular games, great gameplay, plenty of offense, right? And I know everybody here is happy about their teams winning. If you're not happy, your team must have lost, and that's fine. You should expect that when your team is from Washington, D.C. or the entire state of Carolina. I don't know. But it happens. I know it's a great time in the state of Pennsylvania. I'm here. You're watching. We're about to begin week 2 of football in a couple of minutes of Thursday because we're late, but we're black and Hispanic. So
wait a minute. You're happy about your quarterback play?
At least we're not eating cats. He's just nervous. It'll be fine.
Okay.
Joel, how you doing, sir?
I don't know if I can beat his little intro.
I was trying to go last, but he called.
That was a long intro. No, I mean we won. I had the exact opposite opinion. I thought it was kind of boring. Obviously, it doesn't help that my team sucks. So maybe I'm biased, but I thought it wasn't enough offense. You know, you look around the league, the yardage totals like 250, 300, 325. Not a lot of teams that had like over 400 yards. No real big passing games.
It's the first week. Everyone's still filling out their new britches. You got a quarterback that's going to make his people pay when they set him up. Like that was the play of the game for me when Austin Eckler let I forgot the dude he let run right through the inside. And the next play he hadn't set up to get punished. That was the best play of the game for me. Like
I guess, man. I don't even remember last week.
Yeah, last week was
my team.
It had its moments. It had its ups and downs. But overall, I mean, I know at fantasy wise, and also, if people out there placing their bets and everything, I know a lot of parlays went to the trash. But all right, so let's kick off week 2 of the NFL Picks season 2. We're going to start off talking about tonight's game, which is the Buffalo Bills versus the Miami Dolphins. Phil, you want to kick it off?
Yeah, at least it's going to be a good first game of the week. I mean, both of those teams look pretty strong. Allen doing what he usually does. Superman through the beginning of the season, then gets banged up and still does what he does till he gets hurt or makes it to the playoffs and then chokes. But Miami still managing to do it. First and second running back are out, or unless they gave him the go ahead to go. But they got like 4 running backs on the team. All of them are starting caliber. And my team can't even get one. Yeah. I'm gonna go with Miami on this one because you got Tyreek Hill that's gonna blow the top off of every Buffalo PD person he sees on the field tonight. And they got a solid running game, no matter who's back there, toting the rock. So I'm going with Miami because their offense is pretty much set now.
Gotcha. Joe?
And they got the defense to stop Jared Allen from doing his Superman shit, even if he gets, 1 or 2 in the end zone himself. They got the defense that can counteract it.
We're out here giving out parlays. Take Josh Allen for 2 anytime touchdowns.
Yeah.
Joe,
I'm going Buffalo. I was big on Miami last year. I was obviously big on Tua, but I'm kind of down on him right now. Definitely not feeling as good as last year about him. Buffalo, I mean, they lost their number one receiver, Stephon Diggs, so I would think that, they didn't even look that great last week. And I started at 2.5-point underdog, so I don't really have a good reason for them to win other than just Josh Allen over Tua.
Chris.
All right, so let's just be real, okay? This is going to be a hard-hitting game between two bitter rivals. Miami started off very strong last week. Last year, then they fizzled, but they did pick up the victory last week. Buffalo, a little bit of the opposite, a little bit. They have a powerful quarterback, a very good quarterback, and I think Tua is a very capable quarterback as long as his head is in the game. This is why I'm going to go ahead and go with Miami, primarily because they are at home. I think Miami can pull off what could possibly be an upset in some people's eyes. I'm going with the Dolphins.
For myself, I'm gonna go ahead and say that I'm gonna go with the Dolphins. I do agree that Josh Allen tends to decimate the Dolphins somehow. He averages on throwing somewhere around 300 yards every single time they meet, throwing for 2 touchdowns. And always know that he at least rushes for 1 or something like that. He has an allergy towards giving the ball towards Cook or something. I don't know. But for me, honestly, it's more on Miami's firepower. Mike Gesicki is starting to look like he's getting back to his old self and everything, his usual self. Then you got Jalen Waddle there. He can blow the top just as well as Tyreek can. So it's going to be an interesting game. It's going to be a heavy hitter for sure, but I'm going to go with Miami. The following game that we're going to be discussing, we're going to
Joe looked like he had to take a commercial break, so we're going to do the same thing. We'll be right back with another pick. Stay with us. You're watching Unpopular Review.
So if they made a live action comic book version of that, I'll tell you what. Does Blade kill vampires in the comics?
Yeah.
What should he kill in the live action movies?
He probably should kill them.
Exactly.
Vampires.
You want to know why the MCU can't write a Blade movie and they keep having these script revisions? You're telling me the MCU, which is backed by Disney, okay, a Fortune 100 company, can't do what was the studio who made Blade in 98 did? When it was literally about what the comics was about, him killing vampires. So why can't Disney do Star Wars? I'll give you a hint. Why can't Disney make any successful movies after the Phase 1 characters are no longer in the thing? Why did Thor: Love and Thunder fail?
Because it was a bad movie. Just like
no. Why was it a bad movie, Chris? Please expound.
I don't know.
I'll give you another hint. AGENDA. What's that, kids? Agenda. That's right. Agenda. That's why the MCU is terrible, because they're trying to do agenda films, and people want to see Thor be Thor. They want Blade to kill vampires. They don't want Blade to be in a movie and all of a sudden you're talking about human issues in 2024. No, and let him kill some vampires. I mean, how can you not write that script? What's hard about that? Hey, I'm going to pay you $200,000 to write a script. What do you need it to be about? A black man killing vampires. Got it. It's going to take me 7 years. Why?
All right, that was UPRE, which you watch every single Tuesday with myself, Rashad, as well as James. Looking forward to that as we go into our James Earl Jones theme coming up in a couple of weeks.
Man.
That legend who
rest in peace to the legend, man. Mufasa, Darth Vader.
He'll never die. He gave up the rights to his voice, so ages beyond will know the voice of James Earl Jones.
Yeah, this is very true. All right, so we're gonna sweep through a couple of games. Just give you guys the picks. We're not really gonna expand on those. We got 2 more games coming up that we will be discussing. So let's get the picks, guys. Next game that we got on the line is 49ers versus the Vikings at Minnesota. Anybody?
Is this rapid fire?
Yeah.
49ers.
Niners.
49ers.
The Niners. Seahawks versus Patriots at Gillette Stadium.
Seahawks.
Patriots.
Seahawks.
I think I went Seahawks also.
You think? That's why you lose last year.
Hey. Give me a moment right here because this man just threw me off and then I just lost myself right quick. Give me 1 second. What's going on here? What's going on here? Okay. All right. The next one is Giants at Washington.
You gotta love. I'm sorry to interrupt you. You gotta love Joel because I'm calculating these totals from last week, and he actually picked against his team. It's amazing to me.
Yeah, I picked him against them again, so he'll give me the time to make another pick. I picked him against them again at home.
Yeah, I think Phil did the same thing. Did you pick against the Panthers last week, Phil? I think you did.
Yeah.
You did. That's great.
I tried to give Carolina the benefit of the doubt. I will not be doing that again. All right.
we have no doubt. 5 minutes, the first section comes through with the game scores, and we're already down 17-zip. Don't give us no doubt.
I honestly think the Giants and Carolina are battling it out for the worst team in the NFL right now.
We're going to win this. We're going to get that first pick. We're actually going to use it this time. We're not going to trade it off.
All right. So Giants at Washington. Who do we got?
I got the New York Giants.
You got the Giants? You pick a Daniel Jones to beat?
I'm going to go Commanders.
Chris?
I have the Giants by far. Like, it's not even funny.
I'm going to go Commanders. Chargers at Carolina. Got home field advantage.
LA.
Yeah, Chargers.
Look, let's be real, okay? I mean, Justin Herbert couldn't even throw for 200 yards this last week, okay?
I would take Justin Herbert right now over Bryce Young. The only quarterback I may not take over Bryce Young right now may be Daniel Jones.
You might gonna take Justin Herbert over Bryce Young. I mean, damn. Most people say Justin Herbert a top 10 quarterback. He ain't playing like one,
right?
Talent wise.
So, are we all in agreement? Everybody's going Chargers?
Yeah, I'm going Chargers definitely. I was thinking about picking the Panthers just to F with Phil, but then I realized I want to win.
Yeah, right.
All right. Next game is going to be the Saints at Dallas and Jerry World.
I'm going Dallas.
Yeah, Dallas at home.
I'm about to be a hypocrite because I think I just said, Eddie, you don't remember who you picked? And no, I don't remember who I picked because I think I might have picked the Saints. Yep, I definitely did not. I picked the Dallas Cowboys. Let's go with them.
Okay. We're going with Dallas Cowboys.
No, we are not going with Dallas Cowboys. We're picking the Cowboys to win. I would never go with the Dallas Cowboys.
You're going with the Dallas Cowboys to win.
The Dallas Cowboys to win. We're not going to insult
me. Same difference. Don't be over here.
What we're not going to do is insult me, sir. We're not going to insult me.
All right. The next one is Colts at Packers.
We going Green Bay over here.
I'm going to go with Green Bay as well. They had a decent showing against the Eagles last week.
Who's the quarterback?
Don't know.
Don't care.
Definitely not Jordan Love. It's definitely not Jordan Love.
Let me check. I can't remember who I picked, honestly.
It was
but I'm definitely gonna go with Indianapolis. And if I made the mistake, then I'm gonna change it right now.
On here.
Well, it's on record.
Oh yeah, I picked Indianapolis.
I thought they picked up another quarterback after Malik Willis kind of shit the bed.
I don't know.
No.
Okay.
Whatever. My pick is my pick, so I'm rolling with it.
His pick's his pick. He said that's his pick, and he's sticking with it. Are we ever going to talk about another thorough game? Or
yes, I was just about to do that, Chris.
No, my bad. Go ahead. It's your go. It's your show.
Right, so we're gonna go ahead and discuss on Sunday night's primetime game, which is the Chicago Bears versus the Tennessee Texans.
Tennessee Texans.
The who?
I mean the
Houston Texans.
The Houston Texans. What the hell? See, Chris, you be messing me up, bro.
I have that effect on people.
So, who's gonna go first? All right, I'll go first. honestly, I'm gonna go with the Texans as much as I want to go with the Chicago Bears, but unfortunately, your boy, what's his name?
Your boy, Caleb Williams.
He let me down week 1, man. Like I expected more of him coming off out of college. You know what I'm saying? I know it's just week 1, and sometimes you got to get yourself your nerves in check and all that, and get your feet under you. So I'm gonna chuck it up to that, but I don't think he's gonna bounce back this week. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with CJ Stroud and the Houston Texans. God damn.
I see Caleb Williams bouncing back in week 4. Chicago proved they have a decent special teams in the defense, so their coach is actually putting a good team around him so he can maturate and do something. It's going to hopefully, maybe in a year or 2, get Chicago out of that stigma of being like the seller of the NFC North. But right now, I don't see that defense keeping up with CJ Stroud and the Texans. And
did I hear Jay Cutler?
No, you didn't hear Jay Cutler. I'm going with Houston.
I agree. I'm going with the Texans. CJ Stroud, he's still playing great. Rookie of the year. Chicago they actually got a pretty good roster, overall. But Bowie Merlin's own Caleb Williams, he sucked last week, so I don't think he's.
But they pulled the W.
Huh?
They pulled the W. They won.
Yeah, but not because of him.
You know what? I am so amazed. I love it. I love being on here. I love being with my friends for years. And I'm over here, and pause. I'm over here looking at Joel. Joel got the nice shirt on, got the nice chain. I saw the watch blinging over there. I mean, you looking really, really fly over there. I just wish your internet was just as good because you froze up quite a few times during that. But that's fine. Let's talk about this game, and let's talk about the Houston Texans beating the Chicago Bears, which everybody in their right minds picked. Chicago, sorry, I love you as a city. I survived a few bullet shots around there, but y'all not going to get this heat because y'all not going to win. Y'all going to Houston, or is it Tennessee Texans? I forgot, Eddie. They're going to Houston, and y'all going to take that L. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take another commercial break. When we come back, we got one more game to talk about in depth, as well as rapid fire. Joe's going to take another commercial break. Stay with us. You're watching Unpopular Review, Dynasty Roundtable.
I said I saw it. Mm-hmm. I can see the points that you made, but none of it matters because the movie was everything I wanted it to be.
And that's fair. It was nice to see some of these characters show up, but not really be themselves. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah, well, Elektra was herself because she didn't do nothing in the original Daredevil either.
I love that they had Blade in there. Channing
Tatum.
I
do too. I like how in the Void he ages up, even though he's an immortal vampire. I like that. I like how he doesn't in the Void either. There's no blood or garlic serum in the Void either because he was gaunt. I need some of that magic. I need that Void magic, okay? Because he was gaunt. He looked like he couldn't lift me up, let alone fight all those people for 20 minutes.
Listen, I'm sure he still got in shape for it.
If you paid me $1 million or whatever they paid him, I'd be in shape right now.
Hold on, you didn't like Channing Tatum as Gambit?
I guess I would have liked him if he was actually in a movie before, but he
was supposed to be.
We were supposed to get reparations. You want to watch a movie about that? The
He was supposed to be. That's why they had the line in there.
No, I got it. I got the joke. I got it. But I still haven't seen the movie that he was in that made it like. That's why the blade hit, because he was actually in a movie and he started it all. I just wish they would have fed him during crash services. I like Johnny.
Channing Tatum one was a fan service. That was a fan service thing because fans wanted them in the movie.
No, I
was like, oh yeah, we're gonna.
I understand how movies work, and salute to you for buying some shares in the movie stock. Clearly, Rashad.
Calvarine.
I don't see movies just for cameos, Rashad. I don't do that. I spend a lot of money for that ticket.
Listen, the thing as a whole was a great fan service movie. All the stuff that Deadpool is known for, they threw it all in there. They blended it up, and it was a great, fun adventure, to kind of bring it all to what I think should be a close.
So let me join you, Rashad. Let me roll up this 20 and do a line real quick, because you were talking insanely crazy. Clearly, they're going to do more than one because they said it throughout the whole movie.
Once again, that is UPRE on Tuesdays with myself, Rashad, as well as James. Catch us on Tuesday and Thursdays with myself, Mike Knox, as well as the Mark Victor Rodriguez, as we talk about more movies, which I think we're doing Wall Street soon. No, it's rom-coms. That's the ones that are coming out. Rom-coms, which totally killed me. Coming up, My Big Fat Greek Wedding, actually. So, yeah.
My Big Fat Greek Wedding?
That was the first one we did. My Big Fat Greek Wedding. Let's talk some football.
Yeah, let's. The next game that we're going to be... Well, right now we're just doing rapid fire. So the next game is the Browns versus Jaguars.
Are we discussing this?
No. This is rapid fire.
Rapid fire, okay.
Cleveland.
Who?
Cleveland.
You said the Browns versus the Jaguars?
Yeah.
I believe I went with the Jaguars. Let me see.
I'm going with Jaguars.
I think I went with the Jaguars. And if I didn't, I probably should have. I don't know why I wouldn't go with the Jags. No, I went with the I went with the Jags. Jags are going to win.
So 2 Jags and 2 Cleveland. Jets at Titans.
Is it
Jets.
All right, I'm going with the Titans.
I believe I went with the Jets.
I think I'm with Tennessee.
No, I went with New York. I went with the Jets. Wow, that's amazing.
Bucks at Lions.
Detroit.
Detroit.
Detroit. Raiders at Ravens.
Baltimore.
Yeah, Baltimore.
Baltimore. Rams at Cardinals. This one was a little tough one for me to pick, to be honest.
I got the Cardinals with the upset. I don't even know if it's really an upset, but I'm calling it an upset.
Probably be an upset. I'm going Rams.
I'm going Rams. Chris.
I'm thinking Rams.
Oh, you just staring at the monitor like.
Because I want to go find the card to
Cincinnati at Chiefs. Some people think
Chiefs.
that Cincinnati is going to upset this.
I'm sorry. Did you say what? What did you say?
That the Bengals are going to upset the Chiefs.
You believe
He went on record
Is
and
what
said,
game we talking about?
Yeah, we're talking about the Bengals and the Chiefs, and Eddie just said that he's picking the Bengals.
No. I said some people think that.
Some people name Eddie.
No, you can go back, sir.
Go ahead, pick it. It's your time to shine.
I'm going with. I'm not going to pick no damn Joe Burrow. Right? Don't get me wrong. I like Joe Burrow. I think he's great. He has done many great things in the league, but that ligament is still an issue. It does not heal very quickly. So and then he did not look very great week 1, and not to mention that T. Higgins wasn't there anymore, and Tyler Boyd is no longer there, and they're also missing Joe Mixon. So no, there's no way I'm gonna pick Cincinnati over Kansas City Chiefs. That's insanity. KC.
So Eddie just went all the way around the world to say the Chiefs. This is not a game we're talking about to death. So let's just go. Everybody's picking
Steelers
the
versus
Chiefs.
the Broncos.
Steelers versus.
we still haven't made our picks for the game, sir. Before you move on.
Everybody pick the Chiefs. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. My bad.
There you go. Steelers and Broncos. I'll go first on this one because this is going to be it. What the hell was that for? Steelers. It's tough.
Yeah, Pittsburgh.
That's right. You damn right.
I'm going with the Denver Broncos.
Every positive thing I said about you in this episode is taken back. Every positive thing.
I'm gonna go look at see who I picked because I do not remember on that one either.
If you're a professional, you already know.
Yeah, I agree. Phil, who'd you take?
You picked the Steelers.
Pittsburgh.
I always like Phil. He's going places.
Phil, you picked the Broncos, sir.
I did?
Yeah.
Change that pick.
Oh, I meant to pick Pittsburgh.
Ain't keeping it real, man.
I went with the Pittsburgh Steelers, and I'm gonna stay with my pick.
Damn right. It's your time to shine.
All right, so the last game that we're gonna be discussing, it's gonna be the Atlanta Falcons versus the Philadelphia Eagles.
All right. Hold on. Can I ask a question? Why did Joe make a face right now?
We're discussing this over
the Monday Night Football game, sir.
It's Monday Night Football. Like that. So the idea is that's for the watchers and the viewers to know also is that, you know, so that we don't have to go ahead and break our heads picking the games. We already got 3 games set up.
You look so disgusted. Eddie, get your friend. Like, why does he keep looking like that? Like,
all right, let's go. Let's do it.
That is terrible. I am literally leaving right before the game starts. That's me.
So, all right. So, what do we got going on here? Kirk Cousins.
Okay, so
at Atlanta Falcons now. You know, going to go see Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles. You know, this is going to be a shit show to say the least for Monday night. I'm gonna be quite honest. I don't expect
great ratings. Great ratings, sir.
Yeah, I'll go ahead.
I don't expect. Look, first of all, without Kirk Cousins, I wouldn't expect Atlanta to
be competitive.
All right, and Kirk Cousins has an atrocious record when it comes to the NFC teams, the NFC East teams. Whether it be the Giants, whether it be the Commanders, whether it be the Dallas Cowboys, or the Philadelphia Eagles, he always gets trashed. So
for week 1, he made Atlanta watchable. Pitts actually looked like maybe a starting caliber tight end. He's got Drake London. He has a very strong runner in Bijan. He'll make Atlanta games look better.
He'll make him look
better. I'm going with the Eagles, but yeah.
He'll make them look better, all right.
Yeah, y'all already know I don't even like the Eagles and at all, especially their fans. But I mean, it's Kirk Cousins on Monday Night Football. I mean, what else do we have to say? Kirk, y'all know I'm the biggest Kirk fan there is, and I just objectively speaking. Kirk on Monday night, there's no chance he can win this game. It's just you know, primetime Kirk.
I was just about to say the same thing. Primetime Kirk, man, is just really.
I might have bet on this one. Actually, this one might be so obvious that it's like, you know, it's too good to be true. Like it's almost like don't bet on it because it seems like such a layup that
you
it's
know
like
why it's so obvious, sir. It's so obvious because the best team in the league is in this game.
You're not the best team in the league. I'm
undefeated.
No cap. Calling all caps.
Did I just hear undefeated after week 1?
Week 1.
Where's the lie? Where's the lie, sir? We are undefeated.
Half the teams are undefeated.
That doesn't mean anything. The only other team that matters is undefeated is Pittsburgh. Now look.
And they say Cowboys are delusional.
Well, considering the fact y'all act like y'all won the Super Bowl 3 years ago, not 30 years ago, yes, y'all delusional. Now, that being said, let's talk about the fact that the Philadelphia Eagles are facing Kirk Cousins and the Atlanta Falcons. Atlanta Falcons can't buy cold, and Kirk Cousins is not in the league of the Philadelphia Eagles. Philadelphia Eagles been whooping that ass for years. For years.
Thank you for reiterating what I said.
For years. So therefore, the Philadelphia Eagles will take the W, and then next week I'm going to say still undefeated on Monday Night Football while I'm on the plane. Now, that being said, last week we did picks. We weren't on the air because he was lazy, but we still did picks in our group chat. And now we're going to find out who's it. Now, first, before we start, I want to remind everybody that last year's Pick'em winner was none other. Get some sleep, sir. You're about to start working. Was none other than the executive consultant, Chris Harris. Right? I took Phil, I took Joel, I took Time to Shine Ed, and I whooped that ass. Right? Wow. Whooped that ass each and every single week. Was number one by a landslide, mind you. By a landslide. No one
8 games.
It never. By a landslide, never been done. I had the most wins in the history of Dynasty Roundtable. Never.
Bullshit.
People were acting like they said they've never seen anything like it. It was amazing.
Okay, look, Donald, we've already seen enough of that shit at the debate.
First of all, nobody said that. Okay?
First of all, we already have video evidence of you losing years ago at the Dynasty Roundtable. Just because you revived it on UPR doesn't mean that we don't have the facts back then where you got crushed.
It was amazing each and every single week. He knows this. I whooped ass every week.
Anyway,
yes, for one season.
So
congratulations.
Who came in last place last week? I don't have pictures. I just tallied up the votes while Eddie was doing a lot of talking. So here we go. Number 4.
Joel
with 10 victories and 6 losses.
I'm surprised I did that well.
I'm too. Number 3. Tied with number 2 is none other than
I was just about to say if you tally them right, Chris.
Charles with 11 victories and 5 losses. Number 2 tied is none other than Time to Shine Ed with 11 victories and 5 losses. Therefore, number 1, which surprises no one, is your reigning, defending, undisputed Dynasty Roundtable champion with 14 wins and 2 losses. Why? Because I am that man.
Wow.
I feel like he's gassing himself up. I feel like he got an extra loss somewhere around there.
You check the scoreboard. If you don't believe me, check the math.
Look, I'm gonna recheck it because I tallied it earlier. So I'll check it once I get back to the office. Man, look, all I know is the game has started. We're about to watch Miami beat the brakes off the Buffalo Bills. All right.
I ain't even said my line
for an anytime touchdown.
You know I won last week, right?
Okay. Want a cookie?
Just making sure. Actually, I would.
I'll send one down.
I'll be up there tomorrow. Go ahead. Take us home, Eddie.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. It was a pleasure doing week 1 of season 2 for us, of week 2 of NFL Roundtable and here sponsored by Undisputed Review. It was a wonderful,
what?
I don't know. I'm not sponsored,
you just violated this voice, sir.
Right, no, but anyways, this it was my pleasure. I am Time to Shine Ed with my co-host, the executive consultant, Fillmore Charles.
Surprised he didn't go esteemed colleagues. Okay.
We will see you guys next week on time. All right, on time.
If you're going to put the U as something else under than unpopular, you should have put undefeated like the Philadelphia Eagles and the Pittsburgh Steelers. I heard the sound of a Carolina Panther plane just now.
I got to go be a father. Everybody have a great evening and a great football week.
Peace.
Bye, everybody. How about this?